Hello everybody. Today I want to talk to you about my journey in fitness. How did I develop my own fitness? When I was probably 15 years old, my parents took me to the gym and got me a coach. The coach pretty much showed me how to use simple stuff, meaning the machines. That's how I started. And then from there, once I finished with my coach, I started asking questions like, hey, how do I use the cables? How do I use circle machines, right? And I just pretty much, he helped me out to develop a plan or something just to start. And that was pretty much how I started. Then from there, I got hooked. I loved it. I enjoyed it, but I wanted to level up my game. And I actually started with Muscle Fitness magazine. That was how I met Arnold. That's how I got hooked. I loved the body composition that he had, and I wanted to do more. So I started actually looking into the magazines. So Muscle Fitness was a big one at the time. There were many other ones, but that was something that I started literally cutting pieces out of the magazine and doing that. Another one that I used to use was Woman Fitness. Okay, it was pretty much Muscle Fitness magazine. I started getting hooked up some of the females to do some of the exercises, and I did a couple of those. But for me personally, I felt that there was a lot of hardcore. But that was, again, me, right? I felt there was too much leg exercises, and I wanted to really, I was so fascinated by Arnold's physique that I got hooked. So that's something that I started to look. I stayed with my magazine. Then from there, later on, I found out there is bodybuilding.com. There's a website that I use. Bodybuilding.com pretty much at the time were having like free content on getting either muscle size, fat loss, different cardio exercises. So bodybuilding was another account that I use. They're still active. They're still an account that I once in a while I go on to see what else is up there. That's how I started into my nutrition, my protein. They have great articles, so that started with that. Then again, through the course, okay, I find another place. It's called Mind Pump Media, or Mind Pump actually. Mind Pump is another resource that I use a lot. I pretty much have all the exercises or all the different platforms of between strength, conditioning, bodybuilding. What do they have? They have so much in there. I have all the plans. I would definitely recommend it if you're a beginner, if you want to start from a workout that is only 15 minutes to maybe an hour. There are so much in them. They have a podcast, great information. That's another way that you can actually start getting more into your nutrition, your exercises, and so much more. So that's one thing. I got into CrossFit. I loved it. I enjoyed it. I wanted something different, something outside of the bodybuilding, because bodybuilding is really where I grew up. I did it for so long, and then I heard about CrossFit. I was fascinated with the exercises, with the camaraderie and all that. So I actually started following and doing CrossFit. So I went to a CrossFit gym. I had a coach. We did a lot of amazing classes. And again, from there, I started looking, well, who is the toughest, who's the hardest, who is the one that is just leveling the lap, like something that I wanted to look like, right? Or to look forward to see if I can do almost the same quality that the person does. So my goal people, okay, so Tia Toomey, she has a great book. I studied her first book. She has a second book, which I just finished it. Amazing stuff of how she became the fittest fitness of the world 6 times. Okay, so I actually started using her account or her website, which is PBRN, and it has a lot of information from nutrition to ebooks. So if you don't want to buy the program, you can do a small ebooks. They have great things. That's a person that I follow a lot when it comes to CrossFit, and I don't want to get into the bodybuilding, so I use that. If I started to run, as some of you have noticed, my journey started to run, getting a little bit of that. So I follow a website called Head Over Toes. is a great resource. That's how my knees are getting stronger. Definitely recommend the guy. He has great stuff in YouTube. He also has programs. Then the other person that I follow for my runnings, and actually I use the app, is free. They have 2 classic exercises. One is bodybuilding kind of competition. Has a lot of great stuff for the strength training. Then the other one is called a hybrid, I believe. And it's a little bit more on the CrossFit side. But it has a lot of great resources. And then the other thing is that they have and the app has a great resource for running. So this is how I started my platform on running. How long do I have to run? How many times? How many days? So it has great. So I recommend it. Like I said, the website is BPN. You download the app, you can find great resources from a 5K all the way to a whole marathon and 2 other types of exercises. So that's how I started. That's how I continue to grow. Just so you guys know, and I can go to any gym and I can pretty much tell you I'm going to work chest, the exercises that I can do it. But for you to succeed on your goals, I would definitely recommend to find some kind of guide that you can follow. I'm getting stronger. I'm looking much better, but it's not because I just wing it. I think nowadays or in life, winging it is not working for many of us. That goes from our jobs to our regular lifestyle. I think we should definitely have some kind of guideline. What is it going to take for me to get to my goal? What steps do I have to do? What do I need to follow? And that's why, for me, fitness is the way that I structurize the beginning of my day, which is my fitness. And then from there, structurizing the rest of my life, the rest of my day. And that's what I want to accomplish. I have so many goals in my life that I'm not there yet, but that's what I want to accomplish. And by structurizing my day and my life, I think we can all accomplish our goals. I hope that helps. I will put everything on my video, and yeah, so hopefully this helps you.